everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing
Stop. Let me pray for you. Heavenly Father.
Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me where I do my makeup and I achieve this everyday glam. I got everyone to send me some questions on my Instagram. I will be answering them in this video. I'm just going to get straight into it. Stay tuned to see how I achieve this look. Okay, so first I'm going to start off by moisturising my face. This is the Nivea Nourishing Night Cream 24-hour moisture and regeneration. I think that's how you say it, I don't even know. This is actually night cream, but I use it for every day just because it's so moisturising. Right, so I'm going to get into the first question. Are you at school or college now? So the answer to that question is no, I'm not at school or college. I actually work in a spa as a spa receptionist. So basically just doing like all reception duties, plus I do some treatments as well. So I'm just going to brush through my brows now. This is just the Anastasia Beverly Hills. What is this called?
What? Child. Anyway, so.
Spoolie. That's the word. So I actually have really thick brows, so don't really put any product on them. Only if I'm doing like a massive full glam eyeshadow with eyelashes and everything, I'll just fill them in a little bit. So I'm gonna just put my hair back. Love it. I literally look about 10. I'm taking the Morphe M439 brush. Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. Dab it all over my face. You know how it is. Okay, let's do another question. What would your advice be to girls that go back to their ex who cheated? This advice is actually coming from a personal perspective, as I've actually been cheated on myself. I've always said once a cheat, always a cheat. If I'm honest, if they've cheated on you in the first place, they don't love you. So why would you want to be with someone that don't love you? For me, I only go into relationships wanting to have a future with them. I just feel like, honestly, once a cheat, always a cheat. And know your worth, because you're a lot better than that. Like, you don't deserve to be cheated on. No one deserves to be cheated on. It's the worst possible thing you could ever go through, relationship-wise. Do not lower your standards. Do not forget your worth, because you... I'm dying. Be right back.
Coronavirus!
Yeah, know your worth. Do not lower your worth for anyone, because you're worth so much more than that. And seriously, girl, you will find someone 10 times better than them who will treat you right. My DM's always open if anyone wants to speak to me about it. I've been through like it personally myself, so I know how to deal with it, and I've learned how to deal with it. It'll make you so much stronger once you've passed it. So yeah. Okay, next question. What's one thing you have learnt whilst in lockdown? Well, one thing I've learnt is that anything can happen. Literally anything can happen. I'm not going to lie. Whoever ever thought in a million years that we would have a lockdown? Who even invented that? The whole of the country went on a freaking standstill. Yeah, anything can happen basically. Live your life to the fullest. Do what makes you happy. Don't care about what anyone else thinks of you, because at the end of the day, it's your life, and you only get one life, and it goes very, 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 very quick. Right, now I'm going to take my cream contour. This is actually from Primark. It's a foundation and contour stick in the shade I don't know. I'm just gonna contour my cheekbones and my forehead. It's very dark, as you can see. It ends up looking alright once you blend it in. What's your type on paper? Okay, so I don't actually have a type. Like, when people ask me, I don't really have a type. If someone was to ask me on paper, it would probably be like generic, tall, dark and handsome. But on the other hand, I don't think I've ever gone for someone that's tall, dark and handsome. This is going to sound really cliche, and I know everyone, like, most people say it and they're like, no, you definitely do have a type and all this. But it's just literally if I find you attractive and you have a really good personality and I actually click with you and get on. Do you know what I mean? You need to have that vibe. I cannot be with someone that's absolutely unreal but is literally got the worst personality in the world, like talking to a brick wall. Like, I couldn't be with someone like that. That's just not a bit of me. So yeah, it doesn't really matter how good looking you are. You're gonna wanna be attracted to them and they're gonna have to catch your eye for you to be initially interested. But overall, it really isn't about looks. It's just whether I click with them. But yeah, I need to blend this down to my neck because I'm looking so pale on this makeup. I'm so sad. I've actually lost my holiday tan already. It literally went within 2 weeks, so love that for me. Do you have a boyfriend? The answer to that question is no. I do not have a boyfriend. I'm single as ever, and if I'm honest with you, I'm not gonna be looking or searching for a boyfriend for a very long time. I've only really just got out of a relationship. I just want to be single for a bit, if I'm honest with you. I just want to live my life. Obviously, I'm only young. I don't need a boyfriend. Not anytime soon anyway. Obviously, if someone comes along and I really like them and I'm feeling like a connection and stuff, then maybe, who knows, but I'm not looking for a boyfriend. And I just completely answered a question that wasn't even asked. All you asked me was, do I have a boyfriend? The answer to that is no. Stop waffling, Brooke. I tend to do this a lot. Okay, so now I'm just going to bronze my face and my neck because my neck is so pale compared to my face. We're not going to talk about that. So I've literally just got a matte bronzing powder from Primark, the shade Sunset. This is really good bronzer. Obviously, I don't use too much bronzer because I have quite a, not dark foundation, but where I contour my face with the contour stick, that's like acts as a bronzer to me. This is just to like mattify it a little bit more. Let me see another question. What is your turn-offs? So if you're, let's talk about like for a relationship wise, a turn-off for me is if the boy is literally so cocky. Like the minute I see a boy being cocky and thinks they're all in, that is a complete and utter turn off. I literally can't stand cockiness. Like, it's just not needed. No one's better than anyone else. I don't care whether you're Harry Styles or Brooklyn Beckham or bloody Justin Bieber. You're not better than anyone else. Okay, maybe Justin Bieber or maybe someone like that, but just cockiness in general. You don't need to be cocky, you know? If they're just really horrible for no reason, so like if they just pick on like innocent people, that is a massive turn off for me. I hate people like that. Yeah, so that's probably my two biggest turn off. Let me see what the next question is. Snog, marry, avoid between Wes, Josh and Jack Fowler from Love Island. Wes, Josh and Jack Fowler. Oh. I would probably Snog. Wait, what one's Josh? I can't even remember. Who's Josh?
Let me look this person up because I don't actually know who it is.
Okay, right, yeah. So I would Snog Jack, marry Josh, avoid Wes. Who is one person you cannot live without? Well, this is an easy question. My Marjorie. I absolutely adore my mum. She literally does everything for me and I don't know what I would do without her. I can't even think about her not being in my life. Like, I can't think about it. It makes me upset. Yeah, that's one person I couldn't live without is my Marjorie. As you can tell, I do my makeup in a very odd order. So I started with my foundation, then done contour, bronzer, and now I'm going to bronze my eyelids. Bronze my eyelids, that makes sense. I'm just using the bronzer basically and a small brush. This is the Morphe M441 brush and I'm just gonna literally bronze my eyelids because I don't like putting eyeshadow on every day. But who is your celebrity crush? I'm trying to think whether I actually have a celebrity crush. I don't really think I do, not gonna lie. Noah Beck is just... But On the other hand, I don't really know. I don't really have a celebrity crush. That sounds stupid. Okay, someone put this as you regret doing KG. I think they made an assumption instead of a question. But if you're asking, do I regret doing KG? No, not in the slightest. If you don't know what I'm meaning by KG, it's KG Island. So KG meaning Kieran Gray, because Kieran Gray was the one who made it all happen. So no, I absolutely adore everyone from it. This is gonna sound really, really stupid and weird and dumb and like I'm a freak, but it did actually change my life because it was such a like amazing experience. And although everyone literally said it was so cringe, I've met so many amazing people that I know that I'll stay friends with for life, and it's really nice because I now have friends that enjoy doing the same thing that I do. It was just a really nice experience, to be honest. I do not regret it. Okay, so now I'm just gonna get my Naked Urban Decay Flushed palette. It's broken, which is really sad, but I'm just gonna take the blusher out of it and put blush on my cheeks and on my nose as well. Love a bit of blush. I think it just pulls a look together, and it makes you look like sun-kissed, which is really pretty. There we go. Okay, another question. Does height matter when you're dating someone? Right, so before I answer this question, I'm just going to show you what I'm doing. So I'm just taking my Dole Beauty highlighter and I'm just going to highlight my cheekbones with the... Oh, that is not the right... There we go. This is the Morphe M501. So does height matter when you're dating someone? If I'm honest, like personal preference, I like someone that's obviously either a little bit taller than me, or taller. Like, I don't really care what height. Like, you don't have to be 6 foot for me, because I am only 5'4", even though I do look about 6 foot myself in photos. Everyone thinks I'm a lot taller than I am. Height, to be honest, doesn't really matter to me, just as long as you're either my height or a little bit taller. And then I'm going to take a little tiny brush. I don't actually know what brush this is, but it's just out of the normal makeup palette. I'm really annoying myself. And I'm just gonna tap it off and then highlight. This is with like the brighter one that's actually smashed. Just under here, the brow bone, above the cupid's bow, and then we make this nose skinny. And then we have a nice little highlighted skinny nose. There's not many juicy questions, which is kind of sad. Do you plan on having kids in the future, and if so, how many? Right, so I would love, why am I doing this? I don't actually know. I would love to have 3. I have one name that I'm 110% having, and I don't care if my future husband, baby, if you're out there, we are calling our child this name. I'm obviously not going to give it out there, but I'm 100%. I will stick to this name, and I don't care if my husband likes it or not, it's happening. Yes, I want 3 kids. I'm just going to brush through my brows again with the spoolie, just because I've got some like excess foundation and powder on them. Yeah, so I'm going to take my Rimmel London Scandal Eyes Reloaded mascara, and I'm literally just going to whack it on. You can never have too much mascara. That's a lie, you can. You can actually look like a spider. Why have I done that? It's because I've got my mirror down there. What do you like about being an influencer? So I'm not actually a full-time influencer. I just do it like as a little part-time thing. But to be honest, it's what I want to do in the future. Like, I'd love to become a full-time influencer. It's my dream job. And I really want to like travel the world as well. So hopefully like I can do that whilst being an influencer when I'm older. I'd love to like visit loads of different countries and like vlog it and stuff. That is literally my dream. But yeah, that is a very far-fetched dream, and I don't know whether it will ever happen, but we can only hope. Yeah, as I said, I only do part-time influencing, but I love being able to like spread awareness about things that actually matter in the world. I just enjoy making friends with other influencers that are interested and like enjoy doing the same sort of thing as me, because we like click more. And then last, what I'm gonna do is I take just any black eyeliner pencil and I just line the inside of my waterline. Now what I'm going to do is take my lip liner. So this is this is the NYX matte lip liner in the shade Los Angeles 2.0. And I'm just going to line my lips. And then what am I going to do is take my Primark lip gloss. It's called High Gloss Lightweight Ultra Shine Lip Gloss in the shade Iconic Nude. And I'm literally just going to apply that on my lips. And that is literally it. That is my makeup look complete. Take this out and then there we go. Pretty. I feel cute now. I actually don't feel like a drowned rat. Let me just answer one last question. Do you have an OnlyFans? If not, why? The answer to that question is no, I do not have an OnlyFans, and I do definitely not plan on ever making an OnlyFans account either. It's just not really my sort of thing. Obviously, I don't judge anyone that does have one. For me, it's not really my way of earning money. That's just my personal opinion, but I do not judge anyone that does it.
Go and earn that dollar.
Thank you so much for everyone that watched my video. I apologise that the questions weren't the best. Obviously no one really knows me that much yet, so they can't really ask many juicy questions because they don't know much about my life yet. I will be replying to comments in the comment section, so make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell button and comment, and I will reply to you. Bye.